going on? We are back, the My CEOs podcast. We're so excited to, be here again, have a conversation. My name is Olivia Hayward, and I have my ladies
Right.
to my left and to my right, Amber like and Security,
Mhm.
who's acting like they can't speak
Hi.
today.
Well, because you're saying this intro, but do we see our names on our intro or
I
no?
don't know. Yeah, that's why I don't do the intros. So,
Yeah.
I didn't know where you were going. I
so we
thought
didn't
so.
get what we
So
get.
what's up? What's up?
What's up?
Well, in North Carolina, it's going to be in the 20s and 30s all week. So that's exciting, guys. We might see snow.
Welcome to our podcast.
Hey guys, my name is Olivia Hayward.
What's up? It's your girl, Courage Molina.
Oh, it's Amber Likens, and this is My CEO Squad. Before you leave our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you never miss an upload. In the comments, let us know where you're tuning in from, and we cannot wait to get to know you more. Let's go ahead and start this conversation.
That's
Really?
a lie. No, she lying. We ain't gonna see no dang snow. It is gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold though, which I'm excited about because I don't really go anywhere anyway.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'll be able to wear some long sleeve, like leggings, also, and boot, like
Yep.
just very cozy. That's what I love anyway. So it's right up my alley.
All right. I'm looking at the weather app. No flurries. You are correct. But at night, 30s and 20s during the days, no higher than 55. That's cold.
That's cold. Yeah,
Yeah. So for sure, here we go.
yeah, that's cold.
Get
That's what I'm here
into the
for.
winter.
Let's check
And
this
tell us.
weather.
Yeah, see what Tallahassee says.
Tell us what next storm is coming, because y'all got one every week.
Exactly.
Florida is getting a whole remodel. Y'all, like, if you getting a remodel, just say that.
That is kind of what it feels like to you guys.
Yeah, I talked to my mom I think it was last weekend when they had the Hurricane Nicole or whatever, or last week or whenever it was. I was talking to her,
Yeah.
and it wasn't until after I got off the phone with her that I realized, like, oh, Florida had already been hit. So when I talked to her again, I was like, hey, I thought y'all got hit with a hurricane. She was like, yeah, we did. I was talking to you when the hurricane was hurricaning. I was like, wow. She was like, yeah, I mean, we had power, so I was just talking to you. I was like, this is how you know you are a true Floridian. You're just chilling. You don't even say, hey, by the way, thanks for calling. I'm in the middle of a hurricane right now. We're just talking about nonsense, I'm sure. So it's crazy.
Wow. That is really crazy. So it was like a lot of heavy storm and hail and stuff like that, or just like wind and rain?
Yeah, it was
Wind.
wind and rain.
A lot of wind.
A lot of areas by the beach, they had like the surge from the hurricane, so it brought a lot of water to land from the beach.
Yeah.
So it like wrecked a bunch of houses, like coastal houses.
Yeah.
But we, I live in Tallahassee. I live in the Panhandle, so most of the time when hurricanes, they do like we get the outer bands. They'll do like a little skirt by us, but we didn't really get anything but a little bit of rain. But it's going to be actually kind of cool here this next week, too. We're going to be in the 38s.
Wow.
41. Our highs are 55, 58, 56.
Hey, we are literally similar.
Okay. We
That's
know Olivia
very
ain't going
funny.
nowhere.
That's why you have your blanket on this morning, because
I know. If you watching the visual, you'll see just how cozy I am. I was going to put down this blanket when we started recording, but my shoulder's cold.
Oh, you sound so old right now. Talking about my shoulder's cold. I need a shawl. Somebody bring my shawl.
I would have my little heater in here, but I don't want to be, making extra noise. So
it reminds me every time I see you with a blanket. It reminds me of your sad blanket on the side of the highway. We were moving Olivia's. I know. We were moving Olivia, basically her house studio to the studio. And we thought we were expert movers. And we were like, oh, you had to put a blanket down, strap it really tight. Here I am, professional strapper with my truck, acting like I know what I was doing. Meanwhile, on the 85, the kids are like, the blanket's flying. I'm like, it's fine. Olivia is calling me. Blanket's off, and it's on the side of the highway. She was behind us. So sad.
I was like, oh, it's about to take flight. Up. I thought, please don't fly straight back. But luckily, it flew to the side. I was like,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
Get on your
It's
windshield.
very dangerous. Yes. I just literally thought of that right now. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that would not
yeah.
be good.
But no, it flew off to the side. Thank you, Jesus. And I
Yeah,
passed,
right.
and then it was like, oh, we're gonna see. I was gonna say I'll pick it up if I see it, right? Because it had just flown off, and so I did actually find it on the highway, but it's on the highway, so it's like by the time you see it, it's like too late to stop. You can't just be stopping all willy nilly on the highway. So
Yeah.
I passed by it for a good couple of weeks because the first time I would have picked it up, after the day went by, it was like black.
Right.
It was a bright golden yellow, and then after a while, it was just like a little blacky, little black blanket on the side.
Ugh.
Wow.
Don't y'all ever wonder the things that you purchase? Sometimes this goes through my mind. I make a purchase and I'm like, wonder where this is going to be in several years. Will I keep it? Will I sell it? Will it break? And it's like in the dumpster in the middle of who knows where. Like, it's so weird. Who would have thought this beautiful blanket would have been living on the side of the highway?
It was definitely beautiful. It was a great blanket. Amber, I appreciate you giving me that blanket.
Yeah, it came from the at-home store. Yeah, it was really nice. But girl, that blanket was probably $20, so we can go get another one. It's fine.
No, it was definitely a great blanket. But
so we're gonna talk about how Amber bullied me this weekend or not?
Oh yeah, I cannot with this. Yeah, let's talk about what happened this weekend. Yeah, let's go.
You good. So Amber and I keep saying like, oh, we're going to be friends on Fridays, Friendship Friday, me day, my day Friday, all these things, right? We're going to do this stuff. But it never happens because she's always like booked and busy. Finally, my husband, Ellen and I, they're always doing something, right? And so finally, Ellen goes out of town. Thank the good Lord. And now she's got time for me on a Friday. So, we decided to do on a Friday because we are very outgoing, popping type people. We decided to go get lunch and go to Walmart. Okay. Those are our great plans for Friday. And we go to this Walmart located is it Concord?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now listen, I'm going to tell y'all right now, there used to be a time in my life where I really liked Walmart. Like back in the day, I spent so much money in Walmart. But then I couldn't take it no more. I'm like, these people, this attitude, this store, this like, it was just, I can't do it. I just couldn't do it. So I haven't been in a long time, not in a way where I was like, oh, I just want to go and look around. No, let's get in, get out, like extraction. Do you know what I'm saying? So we go to this Walmart. I don't know what she's looking for organizer stuff. Yeah. So many great things in there. I saw this little cute snowman. The cutest little snowman I ever. You hear that? Bullying starts again. Cutest little snowman. I don't know if y'all know this. I love snowmen. Like that is my favorite Christmas character, actually. To like look at and see. It's not my favorite movie or anything, but it's my favorite Christmas character. Like Santa Claus, okay, cool or whatever, but he ain't no snowman. I love the snowman. They're so super cute. And it was a cookie jar. It was so cute. And I was like, look at him. He's homeless. He needs a home and he's hungry. I could fill his little belly with cookies. That'd be so great. Like, put him on thing. And was like, you do not need that. Put that down. Put that down. And she continued to bully me. And I had to phone a friend. I don't know if you know this guy, Jackson. And even Jackson's like, Princess, that's not good. When I was like, yeah, Amber's over here bullying me. He was like, oh no, that's bad. That's bad. That's not good. She forced me to take the snowman and leave it there.
Wow, which I'm very shocked by that because Amber is usually the complete opposite when you go to the store.
Okay, exactly. All right, Olivia. No,
like, Olivia's get this, buy this, buy this. I'm like, girl.
Okay, let me give you the play-by-play before we went into Walmart. First of all, Courage is like, anything that I put in the cart, tell me no. Put it out. Do not let me get anything today. So my spirit was already crushed before we went to the store because exactly, Olivia's right. I'm hyping up everything you should be getting. Even if I don't think you need it, get it because you need it somewhere in your home. No, I already knew she had the spirit of don't let me get it. So I was like, no, you don't need it. And then the only reason Curtis
She's like, where are you going to keep it? Why would you keep that? Why would you get that? It's so, it doesn't make any sense. It's just not good.
Yeah, because the only reason I really think you put it back is because I was like, you can't leave this cookie jar out all year long. It's Christmas. It's not just a cookie jar that's beautiful that you can leave out year round.
We all have Christmas decorations.
Listen, I saved her life that day. It was not a bully. I rescued you as you asked prior.
And I put it back and I went home with no Christmas cheer.
Hey, you got a rug.
That's not, first of all, which I love. It's for the back door.
It looks,
let me tell you something right now. It looks so good over there. Do you know why? Because it's never askew or kimbo. It's right where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Not like the last one. I threw one out because it was just hideous. And then we had another like makeshift one that just slid all over the floor with dogs. But this one, I don't care what. Every time I look down there, it is perfectly positioned. It is beautiful, wonderful. I never knew that such a small thing could bring me such joy. Literally, every time I get ready to go into the kitchen, I just look right at the back door and I'm like, yes, look at that. I feel like my house got a whole upgrade just from that one little purchase. It's great. Yeah. It's the gift. It is the purchase that keeps on giving. Do you know what I'm saying?
And it's the arch, that arch style. You're just like fancy.
It really is. And things don't stick to it as easily. Like the leaves don't stick because we have all these leaves in the background. My husband's in the backyard. He says he's calling the lawn guy this week. But we have all these leaves on the back deck. And so they just blow in or they come in with the dogs, with the people or whatever. And somehow we have more leaves on the inside than we do on the outside. Not with this rug. This rug is like a gatekeeper. Like, out you go. I absolutely
know what rug that is because it's just two of us. And I feel like the only thing I sweep out of my living room is leaves. Like there's so many leaves that come in this house. I'm like, how? Like, I don't know how all of these leaves are coming in. So I need to know what rug this is.
Yes, I will
think
send
that
you
y'all
a picture.
need a leaf blower. Y'all need to go to Lowe's.
We have one.
You do have one, Olivia?
I do.
Yeah, go use it. Blow them out.
We definitely need a leaf blower.
Yeah, leaf blower is a good time.
Well, I'm not going to be blowing leaves because the backyard is also the dogs. No, I'm not. No, I did tell him I saw this thing on Instagram. First of all, I'm all about purchasing things that I saw on Instagram now and making recipes I saw on Instagram. But I saw this thing on Instagram. It's like it's like a barrel, or it's kind of like a barrel. I don't really know how to describe it, but this lady is pushing it through her yard and it's collecting up the leaves. So she's like pushing it like a barrel or like a grocery cart or something like that. And I told Mike, I was like, this looks like it would be so fun, which he does not agree. I'm like, it looks like it would be so fun to go out there. You basically look like you're vacuuming the front lawn. I'm like, I will do the front where there's no poop, and he can do the back where there's plenty of poop.
You did get it, or you want to?
We didn't get it. I want to get it. It's at Costco.
Oh,
shout out to Costco.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go get
one.
Christmas
gift for him. Get it.
Yeah, he would not think
Merry Christmas.
He would not think that.
Well, my Christmas decor is up. What about y'all's?
No.
I know more things.
You know why we talk about this today? Because last week we talked about Christmas colored lights and white lights, and we were going to discuss what happened. So nothing.
Wow.
That is really sad, you guys.
I know. I want. Oh, my books fell. Oh my gosh! Last night I heard this crash, and.
What? Something break?
No, I wonder, was it this? I heard a crash. My books are down a little bit. My books are looking a little wonky in my picture, but I heard a crash, and me and my husband did not know where it came from. It might have been those books.
Did y'all get up to investigate?
Huh?
Did y'all get up to investigate?
He was out. He was coming from that way. He was in the kitchen or something. I was in the bedroom, and so when he came down there, I was like, "What was that?" I thought it was him. So I was like, what was that crash? And he was like, I don't know. I came over here.
That is very funny. Well, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. But I think it must be with those books.
It wasn't from outside.
No, it didn't sound. It just sounded like something just fell around up inside. It was
Got
like
it.
a little, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have a podcast today? Because I know this ain't it. The people like, okay, y'all chat it up. Now talk about something good. What is we about to talk about right now? what is we about to talk about right now? I know we got a lot of stuff going on. It is what we got like 6 weeks. 6 or more weeks left of 2022. What do we got going on? What are our plans? How do we want to talk about how we normally close out the year, or what we are doing at this time, like how we're prepping for the end of the year? Do we want to talk about that?
Let's do that. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have something for the first time ever, which is Black Friday stuff for my beauty business. I've done a lot of workshops. So I'm just like getting that together. I haven't really thought about what it looks like for the end of the year. I did think about like what my next workshop would be, but I think that would be in January. But yeah, I really have got to get that together. I guess, yeah. Maybe if y'all tell me your plan, then my plan will come together. That's probably what we need to be doing.
Well, I'm just thinking about where I want to be at the end of the year, like when I take my time off. What is going to make me feel good? There are lots of things that I haven't accomplished this year. And I'm being honest, no matter how much for me I have accomplished during the year, at this time of year, I'm looking at the mountains of things I have not accomplished. And so what I have to do is choose like what's going to be my focus, what's going to be the thing that I finish the year strong with, so that during my vacation time, one, I don't feel like crap because I'm a person, just like my personality, like that is something that's going to make me feel good if I accomplish something. And if I don't get things accomplished, I just don't feel good about my day or my week or my year. So I need to figure that out before that time of the year happens, so it's not like ruined and I'm not whining. And so what that looks like for me, which I started this weekend, is going back through like my digital calendar, going back to my Instagram, like all of my places where there's a record of what I've done, and just like combing through, because I did not do this year what I normally do. And that's just, I don't even know why, but I didn't. And that is just like going through to look at all the things I accomplished, where I've been, interviews I've been on, podcasts I've been on, launches, like all of those things, so I can get a cumulative thing and see what I've done this year. So I can see like, what is it I need to do that's going to make me feel good about ending this year. I have a Black Friday sale, but I decided not to wait till Black Friday. All of the Bible study guides on the website are on sale now for 75% off. You can go to couragemolina.org/shop, use the code VAULT and get 75% off all of the digital products that I have there. And so this is the first time I've done my Black Friday.
I think that was great.
Early. I've never done that before. And so I'm like, you know what? Why make you wait? I already know what it's going to be. It's done. You might as well go ahead and get in it now. And so that's been a great response. I also would feel really good if I got my own podcast. I think that's going to be my thing. Like if I could get my podcast together, get this retreat stuff like up and running.
Yeah.
And be finished with the Bible study guides, like the books and things like that. I feel like I would feel really good going into my Christmas vacation.
Yeah, I like that, because you really do take off all of December.
I really try. I mean, I have church on Saturdays, and so I still show up for that. But as far as like creating and coaching or teaching and classes and courses and launches, no.
Yeah, December fills up fast.
Yeah, I don't want to do any of that. It's my birthday month. It's also the time of year, if I'm honest, that I feel like doing the least amount of work.
Yeah.
And I like to work a lot. But in December, like once that Christmas tree goes up and all of that, and it's December, I'm like, why are we working? Why are we not making cookies? Why are we not watching movies?
First of all, I don't know why we're talking about our end goals, because this is not where my brain's at. You've been talking about these Instagram meals you've been making.
Oh yeah, I made another one this week.
Did y'all check? Because I've sent y'all some recipe stuff of like sweet treats for Christmas.
You sent us that where?
There was a pastry thing. Oh my gosh. Maybe I just put it in my saved. There are like 3 things that for like 30 minutes, I felt like I can actually make this stuff. And then I read their description on how to do it, and I was like, oh no, I can do this. I really feel like I can do this. That's what I want to do in December. I want to act like a little baker, even though my sister's the actual baker. Set aside, Angel. Okay? Because Amber's yeah. I want to figure that out. That's all I can think about right now is like hosting stuff, even though work stuff is a main priority. Maddox said today, my kids are all about reminding me that I'm the boss. I love that. I just love my kids for that. They're like, Mom, you can take off anytime, can't you? Because you're the boss. I'm like, I can. You're right. I said the only problem with that is that I am the boss, so I have a lot of responsibilities that I have to do before I do take off. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we got to talk about it at some point because maybe we should like have a cooking day and then come back and talk about our recipes. That'd be kind of fun.
I cook, so I don't know. I don't need to.
I know you do. I don't like that.
I cooked this weekend a creamy Tuscan chicken soup.
Looks so good.
It was absolutely delicious. I plated that thing and served it to my man. That's one thing that we do for each other. Like we want the other person to be wowed by the meal. So like if he cooks, he's putting it on the plate. He's like putting his little whatever on top. Like he really wants me to be wowed by what it looks like and how good it tastes. And as I prepared his meal yesterday, he was like on the couch, him and the dogs, some of the boys were on the couch sleeping. And I like prepared it and I had to go and wake him up. He was like, oh, I was like, yeah.
That
just brings joy to my heart, brings joy to his heart for him to do the same thing. So yeah,
I love that.
And it was delicious. It was delicious.
Yeah. Do you have more today?
I do. I'm having it for lunch.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. That's the best part is when you make something so good that you can eat it for a few days. Like it's so amazing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So okay, end of the year. Let's get back to real life.
What's going on with y'all? What's going on with y'all? End of the year.
For the end of the year, I'm going to be I've been working on a lot of products. I'm not doing like a huge launch, but I've been working on things. If you guys don't know, I'm a jewelry maker. So I've been working on things and doing little drops I've been doing little drops throughout November, and I'll continue that up until probably about the second week of December or so. And so I've been working on those things.
Which are so pretty, by the way. Like when you had all of the clay and then it popped and it was like all the button earring type style or whatever you want to call it, poppy type. Is it like a poppy?
Yeah, the floral one you said?
The floral one, yeah. And I was like, that right there? Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, that was like a part of my moody floral. I've been in the moody floral vibe. So that was a part of that. And so, yeah, I've just been working on that. I definitely want my goals to end out the year is obviously to have a good holiday season as far as revenue. I haven't really set a revenue goal, but I'm trying to figure out what that would be. And then also trying to go into 2023 a certain way, just like set up in a certain way, have a certain stock. And do that as well. I also want to do something during December that is going to be, so if you guys don't know, we're also YouTubers, all of us. And we have this channel that you may be watching from, but we also have our own channel, so check the descriptions. And so I have a channel, and in December on YouTube, a lot of YouTubers do this thing called Vlogmas. And so for December, I want to do.
I'm triggered when you say it. I feel attacked.
I want to do Vlogmas, but it's in a different way. So, Amber, I had told you one way that I was going to do it, but I figured out the other day that it's not going to work. So,
okay, give us the scoop. Okay, if y'all don't know what Vlogmas is, listen up closely, because if you have any inspiration to be a YouTuber yourself, you've got to get on this kick.
Yeah. Yeah, so Vlogmas is generally on YouTube, the platform itself. Around December is a huge time because people are on vacations, people are taking off. It's the last time for the YouTubers. Historically, it would be the last time for them to like really get in. People are doing more ads on YouTube in December as well because they're trying to sell their products. So it's just a good time to have content. So more ads can be on your content, especially if you're monetized. Also because people are watching it more. So it was just historically a good time to just like pump out a bunch of videos. And so they do this thing is Vlogmas, and where you can, it started out where you would release a vlog, some type of content every single day on your channel. Some people have turned it and they do theirs by the week. People do it all different type of way, but that's how it historically started. It's like every day, up until Christmas, not the whole month, but up until Christmas, you would release a piece of content on your channel. And so originally I thought that I would do that. And I told Amber, I was like, I'm going to make one pair of earrings, just one pair, like just different, just not my normal thing. I want to just really get really creative and just make one pair of earrings every day of December. Not a collection, and I was going to record it, and I was going to do StreamYard, record it, put it up, because I want to do very low editing. But then I was like, you know what? That's not going to work, because I'm not going to be able to complete one pair of earrings on StreamYard, bake it.
Oh, yeah.
That's not possible. So then I had this bright idea that this is what I'm going to do instead. So I'm going to make it, and we talk about this all the time. When you create content, it's like taking your people on a journey, right? It's so important to take your people on a journey. They will follow, they will come back for more every single day if you're like taking them on this journey. So I said, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take them on a journey. I have 30 pair of earrings to make, right? Or not 30, 25, because I'm going to do it for Vlogmas. So I'm going to make 25 pair of earrings. And this is going to be like my Vlogmas collection. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to still do it on StreamYard, but I'm going to, every day you're going to see a little bit of the process. So every day I'll record for an hour, and I might start 2 pair, I might start whatever, but every day I'm going to show you where I'm at on those 25 pair of earrings. So you're going to, maybe on day 3, you'll see one completely done. Maybe day 5, you'll see the starting of one, but you'll see so I'm only going to get on camera when I'm working on, I'm going to try to keep it short too and be prepared when I'm on the cameras where the videos aren't that long, but I'm only going to be showing you like the process. So every day, and then at the end of Christmas, I'll have, you'll probably seen some, but I'll have all 25 earrings.
Full release. And they could be on your website, like buy them now.
Yes. This is yes. This is the whole
As you were talking it out, I got more excited about that because now as a viewer, I can't miss a video because I want to see everything. I don't want to miss like, well, how did that pair get made? Oh, dang, I missed that. I should have watched every day.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. And you're right. You have to do it that way for what you do.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to do one in the whole day. In the way I want to record it, especially in the way I want to record it, because I want to, Vlogmas is great, but it is intensive work if you're recording, you're editing, doing all of those things. So it's like, what can you do to still be part of this Vlogmas, but not be on live? I mean, not be, not be on live, not be recording and editing all day, every day.
Yeah. Okay. Now that you said that,
I want to do something. I just cannot. Like just listening. I mean, it sounds great to watch. It does. I'm like, oh, I might, and I'm not really a huge like watcher of that type of content. But just like thinking about, I'm like, oh, that would actually be good. Then I can be like, oh my gosh, like I saw the whole process.
So I have an idea for you, Courage. Can I give you this? Yes, I have a great idea. Because you love recording on StreamYard as well. If y'all don't know what StreamYard is, you've been under a rock because it is a great platform.
And this is not an ad. This is not a sponsored ad. It should be StreamYard if you listen. We're not going to mention y'all no more after this episode. It's going to be a secret.
It. Yep. So go get the beep. But, I won't beep out their name. Now I can't even finish the sentence because I beeped. Anyways, okay, record the Christmas story. Record the story of Jesus and his birth and the whole thing through StreamYard, right? So it might be an hour or 2 hours, however long it takes you, and then upload it. Upload it day 1. But then every day after that, because you can remix every single video on your channel into a short, remix, which is the remix button underneath every video. You can remix it into a short for that platform. Then you can cut pieces of the story, and that can be a short every day. And it's like Vlogmas Day 1, the Christmas story, blah, 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 right? And then you actually are not posting every day. You're just remixing different clips from that video. You're welcome.
Oh, yeah, that might actually work. That might actually work.
Yeah.
That might actually work.
But
yeah.
You actually love, like you read right now in the mornings, like
I do.
from the Bible, just read it. And
it just
then
gets
you
me so excited.
Yeah. And then you can just like take little bite-sized pieces for 25 days. I mean, gosh, it's a short. You could literally do it all of December. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That actually sounds really cool. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
possible. I might do it. That's possible. I might do it.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, so end of the year stuff I don't think is like so overwhelming sometimes. I just think it's like you just have to really figure out what you want to achieve.
What strategy and what you want to achieve.
What
so
strategy.
I forgot to tell you guys what I want to achieve. I really want to hit 5K subscribers by January. Yep. So I'm praying that strategy gets me there. I'm only about 1,200 short from that right now.
Wow, that is crazy. Like, first of all, this is so insane to me. It's amazing. Now I'm like, okay, maybe I do have here's the thing. I don't like making a goal. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I know I'm like the whole, whatever, but I don't like making a goal when it's like, yeah, but what if I don't make it? Like, I don't like a goal where I'm depending on like somebody else's response. Somebody else has to do it. So when you say that, I'm excited for you, and I immediately think like, oh, maybe that can be my goal to get to not 5,000. Dear God in heaven, I would be crying come December 31st. But my goal could be to get to 1,000 subscribers because I still have not hit 1,000 subscribers yet. But then immediately when I think of that, it just makes me sad immediately. I'm like, you know what? I don't want it.
No. I swear to y'all, the platform. So the platform of YouTube is pushing shorts. Every time I upload a short, I get like way more subscribers than I do on a long form video right now. And that's just facts, what is happening. So you just got to honestly remix your videos and just make them good clips from your videos. And I swear to you, if you can do that once a day or twice a day on your content, you will have way more subscribers than you do now to end the year. Don't put a number on it. Just do it. Put a number on actually doing a short every day.
That actually has been working for me really a lot.
I definitely don't put any shorts.
Not last week, but for the past 2 weeks, I've been doing a lot, remixing a lot, and I go in every short. It's like you got 5 subscribers from the short, you got 10 subscribers from the short.
First of all, I don't even know how you know this.
Because it's in the analytics.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know.
So you like your thighs out, get your thighs out every day, put them shorts on, girl.
I am definitely going to figure out what my goal is for the number of shorts that I'm going to do. And that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the year. Like, I'm going to put up so many shorts between now and the end of the year and just like see what I can grow it to. See what I'm going to test out. I mean, I have so many videos.
You have so much to pull from. That's what I'm saying.
I really do. But how am I going to find that's okay. I'm going to figure it out, y'all. I'm not going to act like this. I'm going to figure it out because I feel like who can be finding these clips? I'm going to be listening to myself.
You don't
know. You just scan through it.
And find like yours, I think is obviously a little bit more difficult because you actually got to listen. Where you gotta, but just, I mean, it's really easy to like scan, and because you're only looking for a 60-second clip, 30-second clip, so it's not like you're looking for whatever.
All right, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna start today.
I think also what's even funnier is if it's like bloopers. It's not an intentional blooper.
I don't have bloopers. I'm perfectionist.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think it's but like it's a mess up or something, or you laughed, or you kind of said something that was just like your courage personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you grab that clip because that makes them just like for that 30 seconds, allow them to be like wowed by you or like laugh with you or something.
I'm going to try. I'm going to give it a try for sure. I'm going to figure out. So what's my goal? What's my daily goal for shorts? Don't get crazy. Don't y'all be ridiculous.
I'm going to say if you got 5 subscribers off of every short, and you're at how many subs right now? That's what I was trying to look at.
700.
I'm at like 6 and some change.
I think you're like 680 something.
So really?
I'm 680.
I think
minus 1,000 to get 320 subscribers.
I'm at 695.
695. Wow.
So I need 305.
Yeah. I mean, you need to do 61 shorts, so that's 2 a day for December to get 1,000 subscribers. If you got 5 subs off of every short, 2 a day. That's it.
I'm gonna do 2 a day. I'm gonna start today.
Yeah, start today. Yeah,
I'm gonna start today.
I'm telling y'all, social media has this whole thing that's fixed on. They're making things easier and easier. YouTube has just made it so easy to upload something that they're pushing. They're not making it tricky for us anymore. Like, okay, we'll find your short, make it in that moment, remix it, grab it, boom, upload it. I love that. Yeah. And I also love that Instagram has allowed, which I keep forgetting this, it's so annoying, but they have allowed us now as content creators to schedule on the platform, schedule a reel, schedule a post on the platform. And I'm like, so much time has been, allowed for us to get this done now. Yeah. We don't have to feel like we can't. I love that. Well, I'm glad I could help you level up that idea.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I really do.
So cool. Sometimes I think we get caught up in this is for the listeners. You get caught up in how much money you want to make and the revenue that you want by the end of the year. But I will tell you the revenue will come if you just work on the actual strategy of what you're trying to do, right? And the number of that. So the strategy is, it can be like, who do I want to help? Why do I want to outroll this? Like Courage is outrolling all of her digital products, 75% off. Why? Well, because they're great tools and people need to take advantage of them. Awesome, right? Revenue will come from that. It's not like, well, I want to sell XYZ, so let me sell these for a discount and then do the calculations. Put them up there. Why do I want to do these shorts every day? Well, 1,000 subs would be great. Then I can be monetized. Awesome. Well, then break that down. Olivia, creating earrings every day. Like, it's just like we're breaking down the actual task at hand, not like, here's the dollar figure, let me break it down from that, even though that is very intentional and you should do that, I feel like too. But in moments like this, sometimes you just have to look at the actual task and the strategy of what you do, instead of well, I want to make $1 million or $500,000 by December 31st, whatever. I just think sometimes we get caught up with that, and then it doesn't happen, and then you feel like a dummy or something, right? You're like, I didn't do it. So much pressure.
Well, for sure.
I love the activity, the thing that you can do. I was actually praying about this last night, not about how it would end my year or money or anything like that. But I just, I talk to the Lord all the time as I'm falling asleep, and I'm just thinking about how, what are we doing? What is it that I'm supposed to be focused on as the year closes out? There are all these things up in the air. Like I said, all these things that I didn't accomplish. And the thing that I just keep feeling it's just serving, right? How can I end the year? What are the things I need to focus on? So actually doing this reel thing is really good. Or not real, this remix, these shorts on YouTube is really good, because all I keep thinking about is I want to finish the year just serving, every single day, creating content for my people, something that's going to help them, encourage them, empower them, equip them, instead of just thinking about what I need. I feel like you said, it's so easy to get caught up in I need to make this amount of money, or I need to do X, Y, Z. But I think if I tie it to the activity, I think that is the thing that I really want to end this year strong with, just serving in the space, which is why I probably started reading the Bible on the YouTube channel. It's just people are just not doing it. How can I help them to do it? Let me serve my people. So I think that's really good. I think that's a great reminder for me, because I definitely can get distracted on the outcome, the results, and just always kind of doing that thing. What can I accomplish, instead of how can I serve? How can I show up? What are the actions that I can take? And so that's a great reminder.
Yeah. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah. If you want to get connected to Watch and Courage, Olivia, and myself, you've got to check out the show notes, get in the description, go follow our
channels, because I think you'll definitely feel like, oh my gosh, I never knew they did this, right? I say this all the time in my recent posts. I'm like, we run a lot of companies. We have a lot of things in the pot just as a whole, right? Like between all three of us. And I don't think that a lot of people are aware, or if they are, they're like, how do you do it? But that's why we have each other, because we'll have conversations like this, even off camera. We're like, okay, this is what's going on. Give me some pointers. I think that's so good. Yeah. It's definitely beneficial.
Well, I think this has been a good show today.
Yeah.
And you guys can hear Kingston saying that that's enough. Kingston is whining, saying, okay, guys.
Oh, he's whining.
It's long enough. My mom needs a break. Let's go.
Wow. Take me outside.
I have him locked out of the office, and I have French doors here with windows. And then there's a hallway, and then there's another room with French doors, and he's on that side. And that side has blinds. He has actually moved the blinds, and he's standing in the window over there looking at me like, I know you here.
It's so sad. That's funny.
So, yeah, let's wrap this up so I can go take care of my little crybaby.
Yeah. Well, this was an amazing podcast. Make sure you give us a 5-star rating. We were so thankful that you were here. If you ever have anything that you want us to discuss here on the podcast, make sure you reach out to us and check out the notes and descriptions and click on our email and send us a message there. All right. Well, we'll check you on the next episode. Get on the wait list. We cannot wait to let you know what's dropping soon. So head on over to that wait list as well. Again, show notes in description. All right. Well, we'll check you next time. See ya.
Bye.